Hello guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you something really cool that can be extremely helpful as well for understanding your movement and shooting error, which is going to be a stat that I'm going to teach you how to get within Valorant. And most of you actually probably don't know this exists as a tool within the settings, but that's what I'm going to be showing you right now. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So in order to turn this tool or this stat on, let's hit escape and we go from match to video, and from video we go from general to stats. And we're going to scroll all the way down, and at the bottom it says gameplay stats. It's pretty interesting that this is the only gameplay stat, but we're going to be going to show both. And then click close settings. Now in the top right and also right above me here, you're going to see shooting error. And now the graph on the right can be extremely useful because, right here by the way, if you can't see it, shooting error, because the graph is actually going to give you some colors, and it's going to be showing you when you're shooting and moving and when you're shooting and standing still. Now obviously under most circumstances you do want to be standing still whenever you shoot, especially like counter strafing. That's what we're going to be talking about a little bit in a bit as well. So counter strafing, you need to be standing still. Farther distances you want to be standing still, but we'll be talking about a couple instances where you can actually be moving a little bit and it's actually okay, specifically at closer ranges. Now I'm gonna just kind of be showing you guys this initially here to kind of let you know how it works and give you a better understanding. So if we stand still and shoot, you see there's gonna be some orange bars here, and the more that I shoot, you see the higher or the longer the little ticks get on the graph, and it goes up to only 0.9. So basically what this means is, also you can see right above me, this number only ever goes up to 0.9. That's the highest that it goes, and that's as inaccurate as you can get whenever you're standing still and spraying, right? So that's what you want to take away from this, and that's also what these bars mean on the right. Now something very interesting happens whenever we move and shoot. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then I'm gonna move, and you see the bars get much longer and they also become blue. So what this means is that we become significantly multiple times more inaccurate whenever we move, but also so again, let me show you. I spray right here, this goes up to 0.9, but whenever I run and shoot, it goes up to 5.9. So that's essentially over 5 times greater than 5 times more inaccurate than if you're standing still. And this is why everyone stresses, like, you need to be standing still when you shoot to be accurate in this game. You can't be moving unless, again, under some very specific circumstances that we're going to be talking about in a little bit here anyway. But also look at the graph. The graph is very helpful. If you ever see blue bullets, like let's say you're trying to learn how to counter strafe, and you see blue bars, that means that you're not doing something right. Now if we let the graph reset and we strafe and we don't see any blue bars, that means we're doing it correctly because we're shooting completely accurately. Now if you see one blue bar and then all the other bars go away, don't be scared. The reason that the blue bar is so much bigger is because whenever you shoot, it's just that much more inaccurate. That's what the length of the blue bar means compared to you see the smaller orange bars. You could think of the length as like how accurate you are. The longer that it is, the less accurate that you are. The shorter that it is, the more accurate that you are. The closer to 0 that your shooting error is, the more accurate that you are. Alright guys, so now I want to talk about counter strafing and shooting from a variety of distances. So let's talk about shooting at close ranges first. Now, shooting at close ranges can be kind of interesting. A lot of people might do a variety of different things, but what I'm going to be teaching you here is something very interesting. I didn't know that this was a thing until today. So again, you notice that my shooting error when I'm standing still and spraying, it's 0.9 in the top left. Again, right here, it goes up to 0.9. Now, whenever I run and shoot, it goes up to 5.9. So now let's see what happens whenever I spray and shoot like this and I'm moving. Okay, so let's see how high it goes. It goes 1.7. Now it is still blue, but you notice there's some blue and orange bars. So what is that about? I actually don't know what that's about. To be honest, I don't know why it's blue and orange. Because if I'm running, you see well, actually there's some orange at the top there, but it's mostly blue. But if I'm going like this, it seems like it's half orange and half blue, which is really interesting. So how can we use this? And again, if I'm standing still, it's 0.9. If I'm crouch spraying, it's 1.7. That's not even double more inaccurate than just standing still and spraying. So this is fairly accurate, and this is a strategy you can use to kill people at closer ranges. And the reason you would want to use this strategy is because people are going to have a harder time hitting you if you're doing something like this as compared to just standing still and trying to spray them, right? Or you can also counter strafe, right? But this is something that I've never talked about before, and it is something that I actually do occasionally. where you're like, you have an intuition that they're going to be hitting you, so you need to be doing something to dodge the bullets like this. And now you're going to see that this method is pretty accurate at close range, but if I come back even just a little bit farther, you're going to see that this is much more inaccurate. So you don't want to be doing it at this range, typically only about to out right here. Because right here you can be like, for example, spraying someone in the chest, and this is a completely fine strategy or method to kill someone while also being hard to hit yourself. Now let's talk a little bit about going to farther ranges. Again, let's talk about counter strafing, right? So again, I've talked about counter strafing in countless of my other videos, so if you guys want to see those, just look up Duckeeh counter strafing or something like that. But basically, you want to just kind of go back and forth, hit A and D. You can let go or you can hold and hit the other key, but either way it works. And as long as your bars on the right are all orange, then you're doing it correctly. Now we can throw in some, we can double strafe to the right, we can double strafe to the left, we can throw in 2 bullets, 3 bullets, 2 bullets, and we can, you know, and as long as you aren't seeing any blue bars, that means that we're doing this correctly. Now, if you guys see blue bars, that's what this tool is useful for. That's how you know that you need to make a correction, and that's how you know that you need to, you know, ingrain the muscle memory of this action a little bit and probably in a different way, because like you might just be doing it too quickly, or maybe you're not thinking, you're not focusing on the right things, or maybe you're hitting keys in wrong orders or something. Because even if you just let go a little bit too late, then you're gonna have a blue bar, see? Because I'm still moving at the end, and you see the bullets can go all off, like that bullet went from here all the way up to here, which is very, you know, not accurate. So make sure that you're understanding how you can be counter strafing and how you can use this tool to better your movement. I think this tool is extremely cool, extremely useful, and let me know what you guys think about it. If you want more videos about movement and similar to this, let me know in the comments down below. But otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you're enjoying my videos, and peace. Enjoy your day.